Hi everyone, welcome back to Coding Gyan. In today's video, we are going to dive into the fundamental topic in JavaScript, functions and scope, where you are just starting out with JavaScript or need a refresh. This video will give you a solid understanding of how function works and how scope are affect your code. So let's get started. First, what is a function? Function is a reusable block of code designed to perform a specific task. Instead of write the same code multiple times, you can write a function once and call it whatever you need it and whenever you need it. Let's take example function say hello console dot log hello what and call them say hello, call it again, say hello. So that we declare it's once and we call it again and again. That we that will run two times. Okay. So we can say that it's we can use multiple times or whenever you need it. Then the in this example we define a function called say hello, which prints hello world to the console. Then we call the function with say hello. Simple, right? Now we can talk about the parameter and argument. But when if you want to your function to be more flexible, that's when parameter and arguments come into play. Parameter and are the placeholder that allow you to pass information into the function. Let me show you an example. Take a function that is greet and we pass name in it and console dot log hello name. Okay, then we call it with greet and pass the name in it like Bob, and we can also call it again with the name xyz. Okay, and was. There was the hello and Bob and hello. Here the greet function takes the parameter called name. When you call the function and pass an argument like Bob or xzxyx, the function prints the customized greeting. This is the great way to make your function more dynamic. Now we can go through the return function. The function can also return value. A return statement stop the function and send the result back to wherever the function was called. Let's see an example. Function add a b, return a plus b. Let some let a variable sum is equal to function add 5 and pass the arguments in it, the parameters, and we can get the return of some console dot log sum and run it. Then you get the 8. Here the function add takes two numbers a and b, adds them together and return the result. The value 8 is returned to the variable sum, and we can use that result later on our code. Now we can go on the next topic, scope. Now that we understand function, let's talk about scope. Scope determines where the variable can be accessed in your code. JavaScript has two types of scope, global scope and local scope. Let's take an example of global scope. Let global var is equal to I am a global variable and call the function create a function of display and get the log console.log console.log global var and run it. Oh, sorry. Let's call the function and run it. In this example, global var is declared outside the function, which means has the global scope and can be accessed anywhere, include inside and display function. Now let's see the local scope. Function local, sorry, local scope, local display, local display, and make a function with console log to call local variable. And call this local var and also call this function. Okay, then we also call the local var or outside the function. First we should comment it and console it. Then you see there was the local variable. Here the local variable is declared inside the function local display. It's local to that function means you can access inside the function but not outside. If you're trying to access the local variable outside the function, you will get error. Let's try to get it outside and see. You get an error. The local var is not defined. Okay, if we access outside the global variable, you can get it accessed. Okay, is it same easy as one more important thing to know in the modern JavaScript, we have block scope. This comes into play when you using let and const instead of var. The variable declare with let and const inside of the block and only accessible within the block. Let's take a example of block scope. Create a function block scope and let a block var is equal to I same as this I am block variable and wrap it into if condition. If true, and block it with the if condition. Okay, then we call it inside the block block where you can get easy all the block scope and code. You can get IM block scope. If we access is outside and run, then we get the error the block is not defined. Okay, in this case blockware is declared inside the if block using let. It can only be accessed within the block, and trying to access the outside and will throw an error. This is defined different from the where, which ignore block scope and can lead to the bug. So to wrap it all up, functions are powerful tool in the JavaScript that let you explain the reusable logic, scope declaring where variables are accessible in your code. Understanding these two concepts will help you write clear and more organized JavaScript. I hope you found this explanation helpful. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more tutorial. Feel free to drop any question in the comments below and I will be happy to answer them. Thanks for watching and happy coding.